Hello and welcome to the second Jumpstart video at TOAMagic.com. I'm Michael and today we're highlighting the new cards from the set. Jumpstart will be released on July 17th featuring 121 different 20-card booster packs. Let's get started. We're very early in pre-orders, so it isn't an established market. The total EV of the set is way too high right now, about $8 per pack, so something has to give on many of these cards. That said, some of these cards have sold at these prices. WotC understands reprint equity very well right now, and it wouldn't surprise me if some of these cards ended up in Double Masters, or more likely the box topper slot of Double Masters, because Jumpstart doesn't have foils. Commando Legends is also releasing this year, giving WotC an additional opportunity to reprint these cards. Many of the cards in the set are must-buys for Commander players. They have existing decks and strategies that these cards slot directly into, which makes pre-sales exciting for this set. Any Commander player with a Pirate deck can't wait to add the new Pirate Lord to their deck. Allosaurus Shepherd is our first card, and it is clearly a pushed Magic card. A 1-mana elf that has direct applications in Legacy makes the card worth looking at as a start. As a Legacy playable Mythic, we can look at comparables from Battle Bond or Conspiracy. That means $30 Dak Faden or $20 Sanctum Prelate are starting points. TCG low is $60, but none are sold at that price. We're going to open at $40 in this card. This card is legal in paper Legacy on July 17th, so Legacy players in Europe, or particularly Asia that want copies of this card on week 1, will need to buy them from the US due to the different release dates of the paper product. Blessed Sanctuary plays very hard at the unicorn theming. I can't believe that this card is sold at $25 already, but we're going to go ahead and open pre-sales at $20 and see where things go. If anyone knows why this card has demand, please let me know in the comments. We can't figure it out. Wrenchy Evolution is Doubling Season Light. I think the closest comparable to this on a price level is Primal Vigor, the other half of Doubling Season. When Commander 2013 was released, it opened at $10. WotC has printed many more cards that interact with counters, and there are a number of commanders that this becomes an auto buy for. This might be the best card in Jumpstart from a financial perspective. We're opening it high at $35 because there are just so many good decks to slot this into. Things like Atraxa, Rollesk, or Zixara from the recent Commander really need a card like this. Bruvak the Grandiloquent is a mill enabler. Players love alternate win conditions. Glimpse the Unthinkable was $20 until it's reprinted in Iconic Masters. There have been sales at $50, but $50 feels way out of line for a Commander. We're going to go with $35, but again, all these numbers are a little bit up in the air right now. Corsair Captain gives us another Pirate Lord alongside Admiral Beckett Brass, and there are 92 pirates in Magic already. As a commander, the Admiral is the 95th most played commander on EDH Rec, heading 1,100 decks. We're opening this card at $10. Emiel the Blessed is the first legendary unicorn in Magic. It's a combo enabler with Workhorse, and it's in green and white, so the deck almost builds itself. I won't be shocked if this card ended up in a secret lair within the next year, but in the meantime, we're putting it at $30. Kel's Fight Fixer is its own engine, both a sacrifice outlet and a payoff in 2 colors that can abuse that. We're opening at $15 due to Europe pre-selling it particularly low in comparison to other cards. If it sells well enough in the US, more copies will flood in from overseas, so there's a little bit of parity involved there. Living Lightning has a pretty high pre-order price right now of about $6, but is printed as an uncommon and appears in 4 of the decks. This product has unique collation, with some cards being scarce and others common, so we're cutting to the chase and pricing this at $2. Muckus Goblin Grandee has sales at $50. The card is powerful, unique, and exciting, plus slots into existing decks and is a clear build around. There's also legacy appeal possibly, or at least people are willing to try it, so I can believe a pre-order price like that, and we're opening at $48. Naeth of the Dire Hunt has sales at $45. This card seems less cleanly playable compared to Muckus, and I'm less likely to believe that price. We're opening at $40. Wuornos Archive Keeper is excellent design and plays well with Thassa's Oracle and Laboratory Maniac. Of note, if you have multiple replacement effects for the same action, such as drawing a card, you can choose which one to use. Attaching a draw engine to the card makes it an even cooler commander. We're at $10 here. Scholar of the Lost Trove is at $12 now. Torrential Gearhulk is a reasonable comparable, being 1 mana less but having less versatility, and is in 3% of decks on EDH Rec. The power of Scholar is much higher, being at 7 mana, but allowing you to get a sorcery or artifact back, so this price seems fairly reasonable right now. Sethron Hurloon General is the Minotaur Tribal Commander. Minotaurs don't have the same support as pirates, so I think we're going to see people try and give up pretty quickly on them as a tribe. Thriving lands are incredibly common, basically 1 per pack. They reach 24 times more common than a mythic. Yes, they're unique, they're hard to reprint because tracking is annoying, but they basically can't have value. We're at $2 each for the first couple and may move up if they sell, but we're going to have a lot of these. Tiny Bones Trinket Thief is a really neat build around me. This card is popular casually, and dealing damage to the whole table is really cool. Copies have sold for $60, but we're going to try and sell some at $50. Witch of the Moors looks like a lot of fun to play with. It's in a similar vein to Shieldred, although a little bit more work to pull off. $15 is still a lot for this type of card, so we're going to try and open at $13. That concludes all the new cards from Jumpstart. Pre-orders for all Jumpstart singles are live on TOAMagic.com. Like this video and subscribe to our channel to be notified when the next video is ready. Provide feedback in the comments or on Twitter at TOAMichael. Thank you for watching.